My name is Sharon Hill. I'm your host. This is No Critics, Just Politics. Um, this is a new show, and the first segment today, we're going to be just kind of like going all over the place. But basically, what my show is going to be about is politics, political philosophy, political ideology, political science, political theology. Politics, international politics, and domestic politics. And what I like to do, first of all, since this is January the 1st, I would like to talk about some of the global events that occurred in 2017, something that we kind of like need to keep our eye on in the year 2018. Now, the first thing is, I want to talk about, but not really get into it, but it's just a list of things that are going on globally. And the first is the end of India's secular experiment. The next is Peru's president. He managed to survive impeachment. Cuba is postponing their historic handover from Castro to a new president. They quite haven't decided yet when and where they're going to do that, but they're getting ready to. Catalina's pro-independence party wins the parliamentary election. There's also a monetary policy of normalization in Europe that's going to be occurring in this year, 2018. Africa is becoming one of the fastest growing economy in the world in regards to chocolate. The Hamas chief in the Gaza says that the Palestinian unity deal is collapsing. The United Nations rejects United States decision on Jerusalem and pointed rebuttal. Proposed United Nations resolutions would toughen sanctions on North Korea, and the United Nations plans on joining Syria talks with some humanitarian hopes. Some of the other things that I will be discussing on my show is some of the great books to read, and I want to kind of like go over a little quick list right now of what I have lined up. The President's Constitution by Ken Gormley. Slavery and the Law by Paul Finkelman. That book talks about slavery and the law in terms of what was existing right during the Civil War. The next book is Israel on Amama Talk, and that's by Melvin Patrick Eli. We also have White Trash. That's an excellent book by Nancy Eisenberg. She talks and discusses the 400-year history of social class with the working poor white class of America. Then there's Ta-Nehisi Coates and his book Between the World and Me. And my favorite book, Our Declaration by Daniel Allen. This is the book for 2018. Great book to read. And it's a reading of the Declaration of Independence in Defense of Equality. I don't want to give too much of the book away, but Miss Allen, she discusses civic duty, equality, and how important it is that we try to be good citizens, exercise our citizenship, being able to discern what's important in terms of the politics that are around us. And I do want to read an excerpt. It's just a short little excerpt from her book. It's just something to just food for thought. She starts off by saying, I have sought to reach my own generation and that of my parents. Then, to remind us of the Declaration, I have sought to reach the generations that follow us to introduce them to the Declaration. My goal in this twine endeavor has been very simple. The time has come to reclaim our patrimony and also to pass it on, to learn how to read this text again and to bring back to life our national commitment to equality. It is time to let the Declaration once again be ours, as it has always meant to be. I find that to be so poignant and so profound. Please check this book out, pick it up, go buy it, order it, do whatever you got to do, but go get the book. I also want to let you know that No Critics, Just Politics is available in 100 languages, courtesy of Google. We also have on my site BBC, where you can keep up with all the international news, PBS, and Reuters, in terms of all the international news that's going on around the world. Some quick movies that you probably need to check out at the beginning of the year that will give you some political insight, and that's The Last of the Jedis, Roman Israel with fine Denzel Washington, and The Post, which talks about the Pentagon Papers and what was happening with the Vietnam War. As usual, I'm going to say Glow Global. Check out our affiliate, No Critics, Just Artists. Check it out. Excellent site in terms of global artistry around the world. Once again, my name is Sharon Hill. I'm your host for No Critics, Just Politics. You're listening to Su Algo Novo Radio.
¿Qué tal, mi gente? This is your girl Big Big, is stirring up algo nuevo. Prepárase. Si se en busca de un nuevo y innovativo programa de radio, sualgonuevo.com will bring you the best en soca latina, banda, salsa, reggaeton y más. De rienda suerte al artista and the unleash that artist within you. Much love from NoCriticsJustArtists.com y sualgonuevo.com. Be sure to listen in to Su Algo Nuevo Radio 24/7. Peace. Nos vemos.